Let's go. Bandai presents. Yeah, we weren't like the particular point where it failed was that we couldn't play mission 1. That was the point of failure. So yeah, heat is a serious, like I don't feel like the news treats heat waves as like a deadly weather event. They are, you know, be safe. The news doesn't care about heat waves because heat waves don't cause as much property damage as a hurricane, but heat waves are real. I don't know. Hey, IDoc, do you read the C-SPAN weather thread? There was a really good post from an Irish goon that was like, I hope the Brits cook in the thousands. And I was like, damn. That's some Irish posting right there. Well, I looked at the weather forecast for Ireland, and I'm happy to announce that the counties of my ancestors are still okay. Those counties are still cool. Oh, the C-SPAN NBA thread? That sounds pretty cursed. I got back on Doomsday Econ when Bitcoin was crashing. I'm probably going to stop reading it soon, but Doomsday Econ whenever Bitcoin is crashing is always just such a party. Yeah, it gets a little, I mean, there's definitely some tedious people in there. It do be like that. I mean, you know, I don't know what it is about me, but like reading about impending doom kind of gets me going. You know, it gets me motivated. So the biggest problem is honestly that a lot of the C-SPAN threads get sidetracked with things that aren't impending doom, which is like a real nuisance. I don't know. I think Gundam content is better as an adult, to be honest. Because you're better able to identify and articulate the good stuff and the bad stuff. I'm just going to put drop shadows and everything. Y'all can't stop me. Right, I mean, when you're young, you think Gundam Wing is cool, and like, you're like 25% right. Gundam Wing is, it's okay. Gundam Wing, like the Gundam Wing fandom is great. Gundam Wing, the show itself, has some ups and downs. Yeah, no, I'm definitely of that same generation, Mana, of of like I squarely trace my mecha anime fandom to Gundam Wing on Toonami. I'm definitely right there with you. So if you remember when we were playing the game using OPL, this text was invisible. And all it was just an empty prompt that said, press X. Starting in Gundam concerning stream amount is 480p. Wait. Overkill, I need you to walk me through that. Why is 480p mean you save it for an emergency? Is it like you would only have access to a 480p device at like a hospital, like you want to watch it on a smaller screen? Remember, I'm the resolution monster, so like I don't understand. Yeah, push X. Yeah, so let's engage in the training missions again. Let's remember how to play this game because I've already forgotten.
I take it you're ready. You will now commence training. Follow the
easier in terms of memory space. Okay, that makes sense. All right, it is really dark in the capture, so just give me a second. I'm gonna change the properties on this. There we go. That already looks way better. All right, fly. Okay, that's way better. If you still want me to up it more, let me know, but right, if you're stuck somewhere and you need a lot of content, you can pull out the old TV. Point on bottom left multi-sensor display. Okay. Go through operation points until you reach the end of the route. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna show them how the Gundam really works. All right, summary: move, use left analog stick, run, use right analog stick, move according to MSD route. Training mission complete. Go to the next training mission. I think this is the one where we learn how to shoot, which is probably more important. I think one of the weird things about this game, as I recall, is that you can only shoot your gun when you are in range. It's one of those types of games. Because remember, the whole premise of this game is Gundam meets Rainbow Six. That is the idea. Right, the Gundam 6. That melee animation is pretty good. Yeah, close range is also higher damage. The backward jump there is automatic.
Even weapons with superior firepower have their limits. You should always select a weapon that is appropriate to your circumstances.
Oh, thanks, Char. I will tell Gundam facts to myself and walk backwards into hell. You've been
Universal Sentry 0079.
hitting the shorty.
The second Earth descent operation has begun. Our objective is to bring the North American territory under our control.
Everything's coming up through. So I guess the official advice with respect to Death Stranding is play director's cut, play PC. I'm gonna hate Death Stranding? What? Whoa. I could like it. All right, let's give it a chance here. Okay. You know, I don't always hate games, okay? Sometimes I like games. What I'm gonna create a walkable city, okay? A beautiful walkable city. That's what I'm gonna do.
Captain Garma Zabi will be the commander in charge of capturing North America.
I mean, Parappa, as intended, is probably something I don't like because I think the way it represents the rhythm on screen. Right. If I didn't have a way of cheesing Parappa, I think I would have said like great aesthetic, fun tunes, not a successful rhythm game. But there was a way to cheese it. So what and like here's the thing, I like cheese. Like duh. So it actually, you know, it makes the game better for me. Playing, what does it mean to play online? What is online play? Like, do you like, what does that mean?
I'm honored to be commander of such outstanding soldiers and in charge of capturing the North American territory.
I don't need to explain to you the importance of this operation. We will conquer North America to establish a base from which we can move to take over Jaburo, the Federation's general headquarters in South America.
So I think some of these are the Ocean voice actors and some of them aren't. This Garma doesn't sound right to me, but Char was in the earlier tutorial mission and that did sound like Michael Kopsa to me. Yeah, that one sounded like Cospa, so. Structures, road repair, and buffs are shared with, is it like Dark Souls where it's just like random overlapping, random things that other people have done are imported into your game? Or like, do you have bros? Do you have Death Stranders in your Stranding club?
Let's strangle the Federation by the throat. I wish you all the best of luck. Over.
Maybe that is Garma. Maybe that is Ocean Garma. You don't get bros? Oh man. I thought Death Stranding was a game about the COVID pandemic and how important it was to have couriers connecting us through delivery of services. That's what the game is about, right? Yeah, the compression seems to be all over there, so there's other porters. All right, as I recall here, there's a bunch of stuff for us to look through. Let's look through this. Oh no, so that was the
0079, March 11.
All right, that was the thing that we just did, the background. That's the simulator. I guess we just go into the mission then. Also, he's not talking to
Fenrir Fang.
to Char, so it's a little different. No, it's true. It do be like that.
I see you're all here. Now, our mission is to descend ahead of the main forces and secure an airbase as a beachhead for the invasion of the North American region.
An airport, a working airport in North America? Sure.
The HLV will drop us off close to the enemy airbase. We will move in at once to take over the base before the enemy has a chance to organize a counterattack.
Yeah, what's up, 16X?
Our intelligence has located the enemy headquarters. It's here. There are numerous lookouts situated at the base. If you're spotted by a lookout, you'll divulge our location and the enemy will call in their defense troops. It's vital that you destroy those lookouts first. We think the enemy will be mainly using Type 61 tanks, but Do not underestimate this.
It's easily more WoW than functional O'Neill cylinder. Yeah.
We have also detected several Medea craft along the landing strip. There's no reason you should let them get away. Either destroy the aircraft before they take off, or seize the control tower. Our first objective, take over the base headquarters. Second objective, eliminate the base's defense troops. And third objective, seize the control tower.
Yeah, the sort of like, you know, not too many frames per second animation is interesting to me.
The key to this operation is speed. We must not give the enemy a chance to organize. This will be your first battle as the Midnight Fenrir. You must improve on your performance.
The multipliers influenced you. I think one of the things that's really neat about these late 90s, early 2000s games, when they're first able to just sort of stick animation wherever they want in games, you get a lot of stuff like this where you just have rando dudes getting like little touches of animation. Enemies attacking from the rear are dangerous, while tracking enemies on MSD keep moving. Weapons have an effective range, so you cannot attack unless target is within range. Target range is indicated by the lock-on sight when set on a target. Did Grand Stream... Grand Stream Saga, I think just had straight-up anime cutscenes. They might have had portraits. You know what the 3D models didn't have? Faces. Yeah, that might be true. They might have had, I think, like little bits of animation. It's been a hot second since I tried to play that game. Yeah. Who wants to get some advice?
Well, the Type 61 tank shouldn't be much of a problem. But if they get too close, or if they maneuver behind you, you can kiss your Zaku goodbye.
Have y'all ever kissed your Zaku goodbye?
No worries, sir. We'd never goof up that badly. I mean, we're not a bunch of rookies fighting for the first time.
Point taken.
The way I see it, you can yammer on all you want, but you ain't much more than a rookie yourself, Lieutenant.
You have to be so blunt?
Wow. Mobile Suit Gundam, Zeonic blunt. Yeah, every morning before you go to work, kiss your Zaku goodbye. Tell him you love him.
Judging by the way you respect my authority, I was surprised to hear that you requested a transfer to this unit. Don't you feel it beneath you to assist a rookie like me?
Don't take me so seriously, Lieutenant. Thanks to you, I'm still alive after all these years. Besides, I've still got lots to teach you.
So I think this guy on the right, according to the instruction manual, his whole thing is that he refuses to pilot anything other than a Zaku 1. That's like his personality flaw. He's just obsessed with the Zaku 1. He won't pilot anything else.
Guess we're stuck together.
Got that right. You don't have to worry. We're well prepared. Just send us down and we'll be sure to get the job done in no time.
Yeah, he's just got him. Oh, you know what? What a pure soul. Just does the goes for the hand-to-hand combat. I wonder if Gundam would be like referenced in Kukuru's Down, because I feel like he's the closest to Kukuru's Down until we get Kukuru's Down.
I'm ready to kick some Federation butt.
So they only sent us enough mobile suits for a 2-team formation? No, I'm not saying I'm dissatisfied with your placements. It's just too bad. We trained so hard for today. But if that's the decision that was made, then I'll do everything I can as the operator.
I'm Nagaki, your technical chief. Nice to meet you.
All right, thanks, Tech Chief. All right, yeah. Can you believe that there are people just subtweeting me, like live? Can you look at this guy? Look at this guy. He knows. I've got my subtweet alarm on. Just tag me next time, all right?
The mobile suits you'll be using in this operation are well maintained. We requested enough mobile suits to form 3
Oh, you're
teams.
subtuning your parents? I mean, I don't know. Like, what's the problem? You know, okay, you know what a pet peeve of mine is? My pet peeve is extremely specific subreddits for pet peeves. That's my pet peeve. Because apparently there is, I remember when this topic first came up, there was someone posted like TV too high is a subreddit or whatever. It's bizarre. Put Midnight Fenrir decals on a couple high grade Zaku's. Yo, it's the good stuff. Yeah, it is funny how much Hepner is just on a different level of anime than the rest of the team.
However, they only dispatched enough for 2 teams. You'll notice something different when you settle into the cockpit, so please pay attention.
I'd never pay attention.
I've installed one of those experimental sensor units into each mobile suit.
I don't use my senses.
Some believe the sensors will be rendered useless with Minovsky particles blocking the electromagnetic waves. But I think they're worth having. I'm confident that the data gathered from your upcoming battle will prove my theory. Well, I should go. I still need to make some final adjustments.
All right. So I don't think there's too much else that we need to go through. I mean, there's a lot of information where you can like read through things. The heavy lift launch vehicle. This large craft transports supplies and troops between space and Earth. You blow up a couple of these and rise from the ashes. That's the base that we're going to attack. If you cut off their chain of command, the enemy will be thrown into confusion and offer little resistance. Right, these are the lookouts that we're destroying. Their weapons should not be able to pierce Zaku armor. These are the tanks. The sense ores. Multiple Medea aircraft. Some may carry vital supply material. Control tower, you can stop the enemy aircraft from taking off. I wonder how you demand its surrender. I imagine you just destroy it. The Midnight Fenrir Corps. This experimental elite force has the blessings of Rear Admiral Cassilia and is commanded by Lieutenant Commander Garrett Schmitzer. Got this game on my PS2, and I think it put me off Gundam for like 3 years. I'm guessing based on exchanges that we have had on Twitch.tv that you are not a Rainbow Six fan. So this probably didn't help, is my assumption. Okay, all right, that's fair. I mean, which is almost funny because, as I understand it, this is like a pretty unique Gundam game. I don't think there's any that are quite like this. Like, I know there are the, what is it, Lost War Chronicles is like closer to this. It's like closer to this and Journey to Jaburo. But I mean, like most Gundam games after this are just like those floaty 3D arena action games. Yeah, I was just gonna say you would probably way more enjoy the Gundam Versus games or the more modern fighters or. I'm actually really curious because I want to play this game, and from reading up on Gundam games, if I truly am into the more grounded ones, I think the some of the Art Dink developed PSP games could be really interesting. I don't know how playable they are for someone who doesn't speak Japanese, but yeah, Lost War Chronicles is definitely on my radar because you've told me that, and I think other people have told me that it's like Journey to Jaburo, and that sounds great because, you know, I'm a nasty armored core gremlin. When mobile suits came online, he became a mobile suit pilot and has distinguished himself with many combat victories. Hell yeah, dog. All right. Well, let's make a save. Sold my for damn, Battle Assault 3. Is that the GBA one? Am I thinking of the right? Or is that a PS2 game? I forget. Battle Assault has a weird history. That's PS2, okay. Oh, the GBA one is like Battle Assault featuring Seed or something, right? Is that what that is? Gundam Battle Royale is mostly in English for menus and such. Well, the answer is just, I guess, never tune your mobile suit.
All units, give us a status report.
Blue team, all clear.
Red team all clear.
All right, commence operation.
All right, so this is if you were here the last time I tried to play this game, the game was locking up on the intro to this scene. So Gundam versus Zeta Gundam goes for $200. I didn't click on it, but I saw someone posted a tweet earlier today that was like all those CDs and DVDs are about to rot in like 5 years, which is just, might be true. It's just weird though, right? That like, I feel like everyone's playing hot potato with optical media, where like the price keeps going up, but someday it's just like within a matter of years, it's going to stop working, or there won't be any good lasers. Oh yeah, MS Saga is rare too. My sons. Not following the mission plan. Oh. I know! Alright. Do I need to like... Alright, there we go. I've consumed it. Just me and the boys back in town. The boys is just a picture of 4 Zaku's. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm like, there's a part of me that almost like, all right, I don't want to say I'm looking forward to disc rotting, but like for me, the value of owning games is the access to like the instruction manual and the art, and like, cause like that's the thing is that like when I own a lot of these games, and I do own some of them. Like recently, I've been tooling around. You're getting ready to see my camera's mirrored. You know, like I got Journey Jaburo and Encounters in Space right here, and but like they're more valuable for the instruction manual. Oh yeah, no, cash in on Saturn. Hell yeah, no, the Saturn market, please. And then buy a Fenrir or a Mode, and then move on with your life. All right, then we got all these lookouts. You wish your Gundam was not directly in center of the camera? Interesting. I mean, the answer is you don't. Like, you just have to reproduce the media. Like, you burn a disc. Yeah, I mean, I would be curious. I'm sure an archivist could probably tell you, like, in much the same way that you can prevent the deterioration of paper, perhaps there is a way to prevent the deterioration of optical media. So maybe there was, like, storage conditions, but Yeah, yeah, exactly. You can store it in a better environment. But like, here's the thing: the second law of thermodynamics is real, and it can hurt you, but it can also give you your personal best on Redactyl.
Enemy located.
Can I not? Can I not destroy tanks? So far, I'm not really using any squad commands. I'm just sort of playing this like an action game and following the default path. We'll see how far that takes me. It's interesting that the bush, like the trees, do actually prevent lock-on. I find that pretty good for a game like this. Like, that makes sense. I can get behind that. What is up with my red team?
Enemy attack! Why didn't we notice them before they got this close?
Surrender, or I'll destroy you.
Wait, I surrender.
We've taken over the control tower.
All right, control tower taken over. Yeah, poor red team isn't really moving. Oh.
Checking our final target. What's this? Analyzing data. This is Big Tray.
Ooh la la.
Big Tray.
Seriously, some intelligence job. It'd help if people could do their job properly.
Yeah, this UI is sick.
Commander, it's impossible with our battle strength. I think we should retreat.
All teams, continue with your mission. Destroy Big Tray. It's like a spaceship, only earthbound. It's no threat if we strike near its blind spot. Fight as you would against a battleship.
Commander?
Now that the enemy's unprepared, we must seize this opportunity.
That's the original
to
Mobile Suit
destroy it.
Gundam.
We don't have the luxury of waiting for backup. Go get him.
Big Zam is from the original series. Oh. I thought I could. Okay. So I thought I could get under the cannons.
How dare!
And the answer is you can't. You can't get under the cannons. So that's funny. Yeah, so this is a game where you die really quickly. Just in case you weren't aware. Like, there will be enemies who will one-shot you. I mean, I guess we gotta try maybe go around behind this guy. All right, I'm gonna get up the, where was the manual for this? There's a command I want to know. What was it? Zeonic? Front manual. Yeah, someone uploaded it to the to archive.org. Shout out to whoever did that. There's the link right there if you want to see it. The thing I want is to see the controls because I want to see. Oh yeah, there we go. This is so weird. Manual reload is L2 plus R1. There you go. All right, we're gonna see if we can go around behind the big tray. Yeah, no, I was actually, it was in the Armored Core Speedrun Discord. I was having a conversation with someone. Oh boy. No. Can I get close to it? Is getting close to it a bad idea? Getting close to it is probably a bad idea. Yeah. I wonder what so they said look for a blind spot, and I'm wondering what that blind spot is. Are you suddenly under enemy fire? Switch sensors to find hidden enemies you can move strategically. Warning sounds will indicate direction of, okay. Okay, so that's fine. We failed. I'm just trying to, like, I don't mind failing. These missions are pretty short from what I understand, so I want to see if I can get an idea of, like, what they meant by blind spot.
All units, give us a status report.
Blue team, all clear.
Red team, all clear.
I can also, now that I also have the instructions up, I can also actually do. So I think I can switch between, right, so you can see I can switch between sensors there. And then what else can I do? What is, okay. No, I mean, to me, once 2001 rolls around, I think they're doing an okay job of the voice acting. Well, I don't think I have smoke grenades yet. Which is, I'm assuming, why you're capping that. I mean, mecha games, I don't know. Like, honestly, a lot of the mecha games I feel like I played, you know, either they were like pre like standardized controls. Because like a lot of those 90s games are more like they're more interested in like simulation, like the sort of pretending the act as opposed to being an action game. That's why you have people who like want to play MechWarrior with a stick and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I mean, well, that's one of the reasons I needed to get to a position. Cool. We're gonna use tanks against giant. Yeah, I mean, a big part of the Gundam fiction is that mobile suits are changing the face of warfare, and so tanks getting stomped on by mobile suits is like a Gundam thing. I don't think at any point like a tank ever gets one over on a mobile suit in Gundam. I don't think it ever happens, unless you count like Gun Tank, but that's not. I don't count that. Yeah, you gotta control your anime. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, absolutely transgender fire, because, you know, even in 1979 and 1980, a primary purpose of mecha shows was to sell toys, because the people who financed the shows were the toy makers. The original sponsor of Gundam was a toy company called Clover. Bandai didn't get involved until like 1983. Yeah, it is Star Wars Episode 5. Archie is right. Oh, the Magella do a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you can make a good argument that I guess the Magella top does get Ryu, but Ryu's in a core booster.
Surrender.
Surrender.
I'll destroy you.
Wait, I surrender.
We've taken over the control tower.
All right, so now I'm wondering, like, I'm gonna run into the big tray over here. Do I just do it head on, apply directly to the forehead? Because it definitely seems like, or like, do I hide behind buildings? Oh man. Also, can I tell my squad to do something? Maybe I can do, okay, all right, we're gonna do a scatter formation. All right, well, they're not responding. The air raid siren is in the game. Yes, it is. No, it is in the game. Let me make sure I've seen this go, and it is that. Yeah, I mean, I've heard good. I've not seen that show, but I've heard good things about it.
Checking our final target. What's this?
What's this?
Analyzing data. This is Big Tray.
Ooh la la.
Seriously, some intelligence job. It'd help if people could do their job properly.
Commander, it's impossible with our battle strength. I think we should retreat.
All teams, continue with
Oh,
your
you have to
mission.
look at a target and use
Destroy
the command.
Big Tray.
Okay.
It's like a spaceship, only earthbound. It's no threat if we strike near its blind spot. Fight as you would against a battleship.
Where's its blind spot?
Now that the enemy's unprepared, we must seize this opportunity to destroy it. We don't have the luxury of waiting for backup. Go get him.
Oh. Am I good? Is this his blind spot?
Confirm defeat of final target. Sir, we have a communication from the enemy commander.
Wait, don't shoot. We surrender.
We accept the enemy's request to surrender.
Roger. The remaining enemy troops have begun disarming. All teams are ordered to guard the secured area until our main forces arrive.
We got him.
Our mission was a success. We managed to take over the airbase while keeping the facilities intact for our use. We also proved that a surprise attack could be carried out by a small mobile suit unit. And even on land, the team could still be quite effective.
A bit more, and you will be an ace. I wonder. Okay, there's very, very round numbers on the points. Rank A. I mean, presumably there's S rank. Before your next mission, you can receive new training. You will learn basic battle tactics. I would love to engage in some training. Thank you. I've not heard that one before. Where's that come from? Oh, you need to destroy the tower and then every cannon on the big tray. Yeah, that makes sense. Battle tactics. Front attack risky and takes time. Track enemy on the MSD. Enemies out of view. Go off MSD. Get the enemy into view. Sight color shows enemy state. Blue sight. Oh, okay. So we got color coding for whether or not they detect you. So the blue, okay, when they say sight, they're referring to specifically the square, or I mean approximate square around the enemy. Destroy enemy. Wow. He's dead, Jim. Attack from blind spot to win. Oh, it's the Gundam novelizations. Okay. Stuff like Amuro being a pilot, Gundam's Bermuda. I mean, yeah, the Gundam's Bermuda color scheme definitely, I recall from production history discussion, but I mean, I'll tell you right now, you know, the next episode of Giant Robot FM is going to have more than a little bit of Gundam novel discussion, thanks to one of our guests. So I think based on Twitter, you can tell who that was. Steven has threatened a few times to have us read the novels. Maybe we'll have to do it. We'll see. Honestly, you know, for someone who's been podcasting about primarily anime for 3.5 years, I've actually really been enjoying podcasting about like manga, and I wouldn't mind doing it about novels either. Yeah, no, I agree, 16X. It'd be good to get more novels. I mean, in this case, I think we're primarily, you know, we're talking about the original set of 3 Tomino written novels, but yeah, there's a whole universe out there. You've read several MechWarrior? Yeah, I mean, well, there's a lot of BattleTech stuff, right? Because I mean, BattleTech, were they specifically MechWarrior books or were they BattleTech books? Because MechWarrior is a sub-series of BattleTech anyway. The Rise of the Robots novel. Whenever I play Rise of the Robots, I'm probably gonna have to. Is that novel easy to get, Ev? Find 3 enemy mobile suits and destroy. Attack enemy from blind. Okay. Okay, so it is called MechWarrior. Interesting. I mean, fine by me. Test cleared! Exclamation, exclamation.
Even a heavily armored mobile suit is vulnerable if attacked from the rear. Rather than approaching the enemy head-on, try finding a way to get them from behind.
Kick enemy butt from behind. Now, usually I try to kick asses from the front, dog. Do discuss the Robotech novels. That's right. We're just going to become a Robotech podcast. Ooh, there's another training mission. Watching Tapioca play Robotech Battlecry kind of made me interested in playing Battlecry. I would probably have way more fun with that than he did, which is not unsurprising because, you know, we do have different interests when it comes to games, but still funny. Yeah, it is funny to have Char. I mean, there's the same kind of vibe in the Journey to Jaburo Tactics Battle mode where you have animations of like Char and Makuve just like talking to you like, oh, good job, buddy. Sensor strategy. Mobile suits have 3 sensor types. Use them to detect enemies. Find unalerted enemy. Minovsky particles can block your MSD. Well, Invasion was on that was not the Macross saga, right? Invasion was the one based on Mospeada, or I don't know, but it's like a first-person shooter, right? It was, yeah, an Asian Mospeada. Okay. Okay, so thermal sensors can detect through trees, but they have a shorter range. And then sonar can detect moving targets. Bargain bin Halo. There's definitely a lot of games that I've seen written up as like Halo clones. That game, there's a game that's called like, God, what is it? Wait. Yeah, called Section 8. I was like, I had to check myself because I know Section 8 obviously can refer to other things. But there's a game called Section 8 that has like a few mech pieces in it that is apparently is like a Halo clone. Yo, I got today's Redactyl in 24, all right? Or was it 24? I think it was 24. I was spitting fire today. Yeah, it was 24, so there you go. The following Redactyl takes place between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. Sonar cannot detect static enemy. Inside all of us, there are 3 sensors. If detected, start over. Test cleared. That's pretty cool. Now, honestly, I want to say that like not only are the mechanics cool, but for this being like a 2001, January 2002 in North America PS2 game, like I'm glad they have these training missions. Like,
always be aware of your surroundings and move quickly. Be careful not to let the enemy get behind you.
Sensors have good points and bad points. Who can say if a sensor is good or bad? Training mission 4 complete. All right, so 3 and 4 are done.
With the aid of carpet bombing by the Gao attack carriers, we've caused extensive damage to New York.
New York? New York City! Forgot about that. Shoutouts to Gundam. So, okay, just to be clear, this is like a Gundam joke, I think, or like a Gundam thing. It's not just a typo in this game. This is like what they were doing for the localization at the time. And I think it might still be true for like, is this still like canon UC Gundam to call it New York? Or was that just like a thing at the time? I don't remember. Okay, it's New York and Zeta Versus as well. Okay. There you go. Yeah, no, the Statue of Liberty, the French Gundam.
All that's left to do now is to wipe out their remaining military strength. On the other side of the continent, our invasion force was advancing to California base, but has been stalled by the enemy's persistent resistance.
God, I'm trying to think of the last time I invaded America in a video game, and like I feel like it might have been the Soviet campaign in Red Alert 2. True crime, New York.
Thanks to your efforts, we have secured most of New York. All that is left to do is to take out the remaining forces.
Come on, voice actor. I want to hear the yark.
The North American operation has been proceeding according to plan. However, there are some areas of concern. For instance, here.
Are you for real, Sundown? Oh my goodness. G Gundam, I don't know. G Gundam sounds like an experience. Invading America and Civ. Oh boy. Civilization is such a series that I have a love-hate relationship with.
The troops attempting to secure California base are facing heavy resistance from the enemy's defense unit.
I really love the way Garma looks here. Like the way he's drawn, he really looks like he's just been up all night and he needs coffee and he's just like super stressed out. He's like, shit guys, we're just trying to invade America. This isn't even our final objective.
Reinforcements will be sent as soon as mop-up operations in New York are complete. In the meantime, we'll send your unit.
I'm being so let down here by this actor who is not digging into the New York.
Your mission is to break through this point. It is known to be the heaviest defense line in this area.
Yeah, I mean, my expectation for G Gundam is that it will be very much like, I don't know, Street Fighter. It's going to have a lot of weird caricatures. Some of them will probably be deeply insensitive. But it's, I don't know, it's Street Fighter. I will say, I think my relationship with Civilization like permanently ended after I played Endless Legend, which owns, like, I think I played Endless Legend and decided that the 4X genre could never be better than Endless Legend. Yeah, I mean, G Gundam, I think definitely, and it was the mid-90s, right? Like, G Gundam, of course, is going to be influenced by the wild success of Street Fighter 2 in arcades. Yeah, I mean, there's probably more thought in G Gundam ultimately than there is in the narrative of Street Fighter, whatever flavor of narrative.
I trust that your unit will succeed. The leader of the invasion force will give you details when you arrive. Over.
Simulator program added. All right, so background. I mean, at this point, right? We just get into it. Just missions. Breakthrough.
Breakthrough.
Breakthrough? Not really. I actually have not played another 4X since Endless Legend, and that was like in like 2014.
My troops are attempting to break through the final defense line of California base. The enemy has set gun turrets in several crucial locations. They formed a perimeter to protect their base. Besides, we're having a really hard time with their fighter copters. This has been a devastating blow for us. Our casualties are on the rise. That's why I've requested the support of a mobile suit unit. But I certainly hope your unit's war record is reliable. Well, never mind. Just get us through their defense line. I'm counting on you to get results.
Our allied troops attacking California base have found it tough to break the enemy's powerful defense line. We haven't even been able to provide adequate air support because of the presence of anti-aircraft units situated within the base.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of like really, not only would I say the Japanese cover is maybe cooler. Yeah, so here we go. I was tweeting about this earlier. There you can see 4X speed. Why do you want me to play Armored Core at 4X speed? It sounds scary. But you can see in this tweet, the left image is the Japanese cover, which is pretty cool. But there's also like a lot of like Japanese art of it that's really neat. In particular, like the cover of the like art book or whatever is really cool. I couldn't find higher res images, but still pretty cool to look at.
Therefore, our mission is to infiltrate the enemy defense line at the assigned area and provide an opening for our allied troops. In the first stage of our plan, we will descend at a point just outside the enemy's air defense territory. This is where the enemy's defense line is weakest.
I don't think the North American cover is bad. I just think the Japanese cover is cooler.
We'll force our way through this area and position ourselves behind the...
Oh, you got a Prima guide for this? That sounds pretty good.
Our allied forces will advance across the defense line.
Chico. That's getting dangerously close to Chirico. I mean, the funny thing to me about the North American cover is that it just has like the ghost of the Gundam over the Zaku's shoulder. which is just really funny. I mean, maybe it's like they're like, oh, we need to make sure they recognize that this is Gundam. Hello, here's the Gundam face.
In order to camouflage our movements, our allied troops are expected to launch a diversionary frontal attack at the precise moment we break through the enemy defense line. I don't need to emphasize the fact that any delay in this operation will cause greater casualties to our allies. We must proceed quickly. Over.
Destroy all gun turrets. If you approach gun turrets from rear or sides, you won't be attacked. Set your route so that you can approach from the gun turret's blind spot. Using smoke grenades to block enemies' view is another way. Pay attention to the terrain while changing sensors. Each sensor has its own characteristics, to switch with them based on the terrain and enemy conditions. Shooting accuracy improves when target lock on sight gets smaller. Mudrock in the cover would be pretty cool. Get that redactyl. All right, you know what we need? We need some advice, I think.
Avoid the front, proceed through the area least protected, and attack the gun turrets from behind. Sounds like a straightforward plan. You must be prepared for any assault from above. Make sure you keep your eye out for their fighter copters. They could come around to our backside while we attack the gun turrets, so it's by no means an easy mission.
Fighter copters? There's nothing worse for ground troops than to be caught under an airstrike.
Fighter copters?
Since we're bound by gravity, our mobile suit unit would be defenseless. We've got to crush those pesky flies one by one and reduce the casualties to our allies.
Attacking the gun turrets head-on is too dangerous, even for mobile suits. I think we should avoid the front and find an alternate route.
I mean, that's our game plan, Hepner. So now, all right, so is there a default route setup already? Oh yeah, there's a default route setup already. Oh, we got 3 teams as well. Oh no, wait, what is the orange color? All right, so it's kind of the same setup. We got Rower on one team, Austin on the other. Oh, those are alternative routes that I could flip to. Okay. I'm going to assume that this more circuitous route is what I want. I mean, I'm honestly, the only way to try is really to play the game. So, like with a lot of this stuff, I feel like it's better to get into it and like see what's there and then come back to this and change things if I really need to. The Federation's largest military base in North America. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I try to do the smoke grenade thing before I leave the menus. Combine a naval, air, and space base into one. Military installation houses over 20 facilities for the production and development of every type of weapon, testing sites, etc. Gun turrets are the enemy's final defense line. Their main firepower comes from their Type 61 tanks and SSM missile launchers. These gun turrets are the enemy's line of defense. You should not try frontal assaults when possible. Approach from their flanks or rear and fire away. The enemies have used their fighter copters effectively to damage our allies. Don't let the ground action distract you from the enemy above. You cannot use proximal attacks against helicopters. Find them, get in range, and shoot them down. But don't forget the enemy ground forces either. California-based odd attack forces, they have received unexpected resistance from the enemy defense line and have reached a stalemate. Oh, here we go. We got details on Lou. Age 20. Does this man look 25 to you? He keeps his distance from his teammates, but his cool decision-making and analytic abilities are unrivaled. He buries the enemy with his skilled recon, cool analysis, and well-calculated strategy and attack. Born on Side 3, Master Chief Petty Officer Matt Austin. A veteran among veterans, the Master Chief is a complete soldier, adept at long and close-range combat. Age 19, she was assigned to the Midnight Fenrir Corps straight out of the academy. While training for the Fenrir Corps, she encountered the enemy in battle and got her first taste of actual combat. All right, so it is in team setup? Yeah, I can't believe John Halo's in here, right? Oh, here we go. Kakarkon. Oh, here we go. Support equipment. That's what I needed. Exceeds max load. Well, that's no fun. I don't know if I added more. Am I good now? Was that all I could do? So wait, that did add it. Is it? Do I have smoke grenades on? I do. Okay. Add. Okay, so now we did it. Right. So now we're okay. So now we got some. Yeah, okay. All right. This is fine. This is fine. Yo, you did it. Sick. Good job. Good job. Good job by you. You know, I love it. I love it when they come for me. When they try to get. Once I found out what story, yeah, no, I definitely, like, if I bring up mine, I think, what is it? Yeah, like number 15 was an important word. And then from there, I was like, all right, I know where I am. If you had 4 slots and had 2 items, 2 slots. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's get in there. Let's make a save, because of course I expect to die, or there's the risk of death. What is the difference between Zaku 1 and 2? You mean like performance difference, or like what are like the physical differences? I mean, the Zaku 1 just sort of is more of a man, whereas like the Zaku 2's got like the tubing and the little like shoulder shield and like the spikes and stuff. There's just like more going on. I mean, I can show you real quick here. Let's see here. Team setup. So you can see this guy has got like, he's got the little tubes on his legs and on his waist and on the like around his neck. He's got that big spiky shoulder. He's got the long arm shield. And if I go over to this guy, no arm shield, no spikes, no tubing. So those are kind of the biggest thing. And you can see there's like a little bit of difference in the plating, but yeah, that's Zaku 1, Zaku 2. Zaku 2 is the one that's really popular. That's the design that everyone loves. Go. Destroy all gun turrets. Yeah. There was a Zaku 3. I think it's in Zeta.
For Ensign Charlotte, a pleasure to work with you.
All units, move out. Destroy all fighter copters. Protect our allies from aerial attacks.
Roger.
Right. I know those are allies. Oh no. What? This route sucks. Wait, how do I? Okay, wait a second. Let's consult the power of our manual. Oh, where'd I put that guy? How do I use support weapons? Square. Time to find out how to use the support weapon.
I'm under attack.
Oh, are they dead? Oh, there we go. Oh no! Oh, I got owned! Damn it. Absolutely clowned on. Okay, that's pretty cool. How do I switch teams again? Automatic? Let's see here. Right, you have to wait out the smoke effect. I got you. It just won't let you target until then. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. Can I not switch over to red team? Oh, is it D-pad? Oh, it is D-pad. Okay. Well, all right. Why can't I find that in, where is it?
Enemy.
All right. Oh no. Oh, this is from behind. All right, this is good. This is fine. All right, you know what? We got him.
Confirmed. Destruction of gun turret group.
We finally breached the enemy defense line. I thank you for your support.
Roger. We confirm advancement of Allied troops past the defense line.
All right. Mission complete. We'll pull back and await further orders.
Rover got owned. Well, see, I guess they're going to give me penalty points for that, probably. I think this game is
made a hole in the enemy's perimeter. Our Allied troops took advantage of our success and overran other weakened areas, thereby collapsing the rest of the enemy defense line. They've advanced to the next stage of the invasion, and we will soon join them in capturing California base.
Yep, there's the penalty. Oh, it's still an A rank though. Nice. Oh, I got a special bonus. I wonder if the special bonus was like for shooting down the helis or something. Before your next mission, you can receive new training. You'll learn basic team tactics. Yeah, put me in, coach. Team basics. One team can have up to 3 mobile suits. Sometimes a family is 3 mobile suits. Advanced operation point. Team members follow leader. Blue team. Right. Yeah, this game is really good. This might act like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've played a bunch of different Gundam games, and like, they're usually not very good. Even if they're in my wheelhouse, like Journey to Jaburo is, they're not really great. I couldn't really recommend them to other people. I think this is the most interesting Gundam game I've played so far. We'll see. Maybe I'll end up hating it for some reason, but. Destroy enemies. Blue team, destroy enemy mobile suit. Red team, destroy enemy tanks. Yeah, so my understanding is I have been warned by someone who recommended this game to me about an upcoming mission, which could be frustrating. But I'm curious to see how that comes along. I mean, yeah, some of the, I mean, that's kind of the weird thing I think about Gundam is that, you know, at a certain point, they're just genre games with Gundam skin. Teammates and non-operated allied mobile suits attack automatically. That's clear.
The outcome of a battle is not determined by the capabilities of the
Dynasty Warriors Gundam is a perfect example.
What matters is your ability to control the mobile suit and your range of tactics.
Yeah, thank you, Shar. I'm glad you're here in haunted simulation land. Ooh, another training mission. Team tactics. Other teams move en route. Operation point with a battle code. Team waits at operation point. Launch battle code for team to resume. Oh, that's why the other teams were stopping. Okay. I'm learning. I'm playing video game. All right. So launch. Yeah, L2 plus X is launch battle code. Okay. So L2 X.
Code Alpha.
Yeah, this is pretty good. This is a good video game, I think. Destroy enemy mobile suit. Okay. Attack enemy rear, battle code.
Code Bravo.
Hell
Predict what
yeah.
the enemy is about to do next. That will always give you the upper hand.
Then set battle codes for your advantage. Pretty sick.
The force in charge of capturing California Base successfully broke through the powerful enemy defense line with our unit's valuable assistance. All that's left is to secure California Base. A passage leading into the enemy base was discovered during our last battle. In the next mission, our team will work independently and use this passage to sneak into the enemy's underground facilities.
You all did a fabulous job. It's only a matter of time before we take over California Base. I'd like to inform you of a hidden route found during our last battle. Our analysis indicates that it's a former underground water vein now being used as a passage. We presume that at the end of the passage are caves, where you will find the underground facilities of California Base. Leave the fighting above ground to the main forces. What I want you to do is use the passage and head to the underground facilities. It will lead you straight to a factory. It's important that you do everything you can to avoid destroying the facilities. I understand how difficult this is, but I trust that your unit will succeed, even under such constraints. Good news. We discovered Zaku's aboard the Medea we had captured earlier.
Oh, they just had stolen Zaku's?
I ordered the crew to dispatch them to you, along with pilots. Consider it a parting gift. Good luck.
Oh no, Garma, are you gonna die? Why are you partying? New pilot assigned, supplies delivered, a simulator program's been added. Let's get our mission. I mean, it is a tall order, I agree. Mission 3, Shock Troops.
Shock Troops.
All right, I finally guessed the emphasis right that time.
We discovered a passage during our last battle. Further analysis indicate that it leads to the underground facilities of California Base. Judging from its condition, we're presuming that the facilities are built within an existing cave. We've confirmed that there is no water at our entry point. We should have no difficulty entering the passage in our mobile suits. Given the fact that this was a water vein, there's a very good chance that the facilities are an underground dock. In any case, who would have guessed there'd be a cave located here? Mother Earth is full of surprises.
Man from space who has only been to Earth once. Wow, caves sure are underground, aren't they?
Our objective is to enter the enemy facilities through the underground passage and capture all important facilities and any of the submarines. We have the technology to build submarines, but unfortunately we lack the manufacturing plants to construct them in the space colonies. Gaining control of their shipyard and any submarines is crucial if we are to successfully advance through our missions and secure our place on Earth. We will coordinate our movement with the units above ground and sneak into the underground facilities. Our mission will be to eliminate all obstacles while securing the location and any underwater craft intact. Under no circumstances should damage be allowed to occur to the facilities or submarines. You may, however, destroy the power plant and command center. According to our information, it should be here. Destroying the power plant may temporarily disable most functions of the enemy base. Their defense troops rely on the command center. Destroying it will give us an opportunity to secure the dock. Also, some Zaku's and a pilot, Ensign Nikki Roberto, have been dispatched. They will join us for this operation. Over.
Nice, we're gonna get 3 teams. Destroy the enemy command center to take over the underground submarine dock. The default routes do not lead you all the way to the command center. Set your own team's routes and operation points so that each team can reach the command center. Oh, that's dangerous. Let's get some advice.
Now then, let's assume our so-called headquarters has done its homework. If we are to achieve quick results, let's break into teams with distinct objectives. We'll move simultaneously, but separately. A major reason for this strategy is the confined environment, which may limit the movement of our mobile suits. Bunching up would further decrease our maneuverability, making us easy targets for the enemy. Although, if we did stay together, it would increase our firepower. The other reason is that we have a short time limit with this mission, since it's vital that we secure the core facilities intact. Matt and I will go as a team to the interior. Nikki should secure the entry point, at least that would be my plan.
Huh?
If worst comes to worst, the entry point will also be our escape route. We're trusting a snotty-nosed kid like you with our lives. Guard the entrance as best you can. Oh, and your job for this mission is to survive. Try not to forget that.
Yeah, I know.
One tactic we might use to confuse the enemy is to destroy their power plant, although it might only be a temporary measure.
Confusing the enemy would be very important for us, and will also indirectly assist our allied units above ground. Let's do it!
Let's do it!
Hey, it's great you have so much enthusiasm and energy, but try not to overdo it. Remember, you don't have to be a hero.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was nice knowing you, Roberto.
Reporting, I'm Ensign Nikki Roberto, and I've been transferred to join the Midnight Fenrir.
I mean, I guess the loss of power, I don't know. Would the loss of power be confusing in a wartime situation? I think I would just assume the enemy blew up the power plant. I would be upset, potentially in a weakened position due to a lack of power. I don't know if I'd be confused.
I'd like you all to know I'm honored to be a member of this unit.
Oh, brother. The higher-ups should know better than to send us a bunch of amateurs. Since when did we turn into a kindergarten?
Don't be so hard on him. They say Zeon does lack soldiers.
Lieutenant, you're becoming more blunt yourself lately, aren't you?
You can't blame me since you're such a good teacher. Listen, Nikki, just be careful not to pick up any of his bad habits.
Yeah, those two are married.
Listen, kid, don't try to earn your stripes too quickly. You're a kid, not a hero. Just concentrate on surviving. Right now, that's all you need to do.
Yes, sir.
This is so totally wrong. Why would you put someone like him in charge of a team? Ensign Nikki doesn't have enough experience as an officer. I've had more experience in actual battle. Is it because I'm a woman?
Hebner is just pissed that she can't go out in a mobile suit. And you know what? She's right.
Someone who's actually proven they have the right stuff should be appointed leader.
There are no men and women when it comes to the battlefield. The way I see it, you and Nikki are both a couple of kids. We've still got lots to do. Besides, the operator's job is very important.
Well, that's true, but you still haven't convinced me it's for the best. You gotta give me a chance.
Oh yeah, Mega Man Legends roll, definitely.
Please include me in this sortie. I'll prove to you what I just said.
Oh, do I get to choose between Hebner and Roberto?
Man, oh man, what a pain in the neck.
I have an update on the Zaku's forwarded to us from the airbase. They're good as new. Well, not quite, but they're in great condition. Those guys seem to have taken really good care of them, so all we had to do were some minor adjustments. Looks like the Federation has some skilled mechanics of their own.
All right. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Wait, can I not get 3 teams? Or is it still only 2 teams? Maybe it's only red and blue. The way they were talking about it, I was just kind of under the impression that you could have 3 teams. I mean, honestly though, F the rocket. I want the machine guns. All right, let me just make sure I understand the menu commands here, right? Yeah, that seems right. Right, and then pressing right gets you into playing with the individual. All right, so he used this smoke grenade. Does that mean I have new, oh, I do have new, oh, I have upgrade gear. All right, I think I'm starting to understand these menus. These menus are wild, but the ones with hand shields. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Is that refers to the shield light thing, right? That's the... Oh, interesting. It's like a different kind of support equipment. All right. Anyway, let's see what's going on in this mission. Let's see. Oh, you know, we didn't go to the information screen. And I guess they told me to fix my route. They told me to. Okay. Dock can handle the construction and repair of submarines. The information we gained from this dock could change the tide of this war. Do not destroy it. There are important facilities such as repair and construction sites, ammo and material depots, fuel tanks, command centers. According to our recon and intelligence reports, there's at least one sub-docked here. Even after taking over this base, there have been no reports of any sub-launch. We need to obtain that sub unharmed in order to gather intelligence. This is the command center that is giving orders to the underground enemy defenses. In order to gain control of the dock, we must destroy the center. These generate power for the base. Although there may be other auxiliary generators, we believe that destroying these will bring the enemy's fighting capabilities down. After securing the enemy airbase, we discovered Zaku mobile suits. The Defender Corps will definitely utilize them. Ensign Nicky Roberto, assigned to the Defender Corps straight out of the academy as a rookie officer and pilot. He will need to be trained thoroughly. Well, let's make a save. S-rank the similar mission Lone Wolf 2. I mean, get to it, get cracking. Go. Good old Nicky Bobby.
Commander, our allied troops have commenced their attack.
All right. All teams, begin your advance. I repeat, begin your advance.
Oh, I never updated the route. Whatever. Lalamau.
The inside of the cave has no shelter and lacks sufficient space. Be extra cautious.
Enemy is approaching the dock. What's the status of the anchored submarines? Sir, they've been repaired and crew members remain on board awaiting orders. Roger. We'll abandon this block. Inform all units to keep the enemy at bay, no matter what, until they receive further orders. Alert the submarine crew. They're to prepare for sail. Open gates!
Commander, the enemy is about to open the gates.
Can't we stop them?
It's impossible from here. We can only stop them from the command center.
How much time before the gates open?
I estimate it'll be about 5 minutes from when the gates open to when the submarine launches.
Did you hear that, everyone? Take over the dock within 5 minutes. Prevent the submarine from leaving.
Roger.
Enemy located.
I'm just making sure I'm like following the route, I guess. Oh, what was that? Oh. I guess there isn't friendly fire in this.
Construction power plant confirmed. Enemy facilities impaired.
Code Alpha.
Oh, I see. So the AI went back to the other operation point. Interesting. Okay. Yo, what's up, Yards? How's it going? Yeah, I know exactly the battle codes.
All base functions recovered. Please be cautious.
Arrived at point. Standing by.
A sinus infection. Ah, geez.
Securing of material storage confirmed. The gates will open in 3 minutes.
Ah, geez. Ah, geez.
Securing of munitions storage confirmed.
All right. All that's left now is the dock. Hurry.
Okay.
Code Bravo.
The gates will open in 2 minutes.
I'm under attack.
Did I just lose a wingman? I think I just lost the wingman. Got him. All right, there we go. Command center down.
That's fast. Our forces have seized this block. I advise you to surrender.
Got Gundam wing up.
We've taken over the dock. Commander, we have word from the ground troops. The surface has been secured, as well as the underground core
Oh my god. Yo, what's up, by Billy Bones?
Post guards until
How's it
further
going?
notice. Over.
Welcome to the Zeonic front casual playthrough. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're ready for some Gundam lore.
Our surprise attack through the passage
Gundam
has been
is
successful.
real.
We've captured the Federation Forces submarine, and we've also managed to secure the dock with very little damage. The submarines and top secret documents are under analysis. We'll be able to build our own underwater craft before too long. We've also collected sufficient data on our unit's performance within an enemy base, especially in a very confined space. Our own main forces have finally realized the tactical significance of our unit.
I mean, no. Like how broad, like Gundam game localized into English or Gundam game. So like certainly if we talk about all Gundam games, there's definitely a bunch of Gundam games that let you play as Zeon. For example, Gurren's Greed was one that's primarily about playing as Zeon forces. It's a Nobunaga's Ambition style game, but it's Gundam, Gurren's Greed. So that's probably the biggest example. There are games, of course, that have, you know, secondary modes or versus modes where you can play as Zeon suits. So like Journey to Jaburo, which was the PS2 Gundam game before this, has a secondary mode called Tactics Battle where you could play as Zeon suits. And then I'm sure in any of the the fighting games, because there are 90s Gundam fighting games, that you could also play as Zeon suits in those as well. Rank B. You can do better than that. Also, hey, Onijin.
We have captured California Base, the largest in North America and the most vital strategic point. While remaining areas are secured, we will advance to Jaburo, the Federation's South American base. Its exact location, however, is still unknown.
No one knows it is?
Our forces landed all around the Earth and took over numerous territories at lightning speed. However, we had expanded the battle line so quickly, we were unable to send enough supplies to all those front lines and failed to advance our forces any further. The Federation forces were unable to put up any kind of organized resistance as we had inflicted considerable damage. Still, we had to guard against any guerrilla warfare on our undermanned battle lines. With neither side able to deal a decisive blow to defeat the other, the war remained at a stalemate. Meanwhile, the Federation forces were developing mobile suits of their own that would rival ours. During a guerrilla sweep operation, Commander Shar received news of the V project. He challenged a new type of mobile suit and battleship, the White One and the Trojan Horse.
The White One? I don't know if I've seen that before. I mean, of course, I'm used to them referring to as, that white mobile suit or White Devil. White One is new. Only played Streets of LA. New York looked way more. Yeah, I mean, New York is definitely the less polished game compared to Streets of LA. No doubt about that. I have not yet played Streets of LA myself. I have physical PC discs. Yo, good night, Ev. So I should play that at some point. Well, we'll see. I'll get to it someday. Oh yeah, that run is super fun. It's definitely. I will keep doing that at events. It is a fun run to do, a fun run to share. So, Victory calls him that white guy from New York.
The Trojan Horse evaded Commander Shar's pursuit and descended into the North American territory. However, the enemy was unaware that Commander Shar had strategically forced them into an area currently under the control of Captain Garma Zabi. The enemy survived repeated attacks led by Captain Garma and attempted to escape.
I'm sure you've been informed about the V project, discovered by Commander Shar.
I was wondering whether or not we would immediately go into Garma dying next. Spoilers for Gundam. Garma dies very shortly. Streets of LA leaderboard sweep? I don't know. Again, I have to play that game first. Colin Wino is the runner for Streets of LA who's been pushing. There is apparently there's a category that's like the bad ending category. That's like a 38 minute 45 seconds. Then it looks like no one's gotten better than that in like 3 years. Have people done average ending and best ending? Okay, so Colin did best ending. Only one person did average ending. 100% is empty. Where's Pork Bun? War for Earth. War for Earth. Earth is a good game. I'll be playing that again for the 1 year war summer stream I'm going to do on August 6th. I'm going to do a stream for the pod.
And you're aware that the top-secret Trojan Horse has not only managed to endure Commander Shar's relentless attacks, but has also eluded our own efforts to capture it.
Oh my god.
According to reports, they're presently hiding at the S3 point. We must commence an immediate sweep of this area to prevent them from advancing any further and escaping our territory. I will therefore head a mobile squadron and crush the Trojan Horse.
All right, Garma, let me know how that goes.
Rear Admiral Cassilia might not have sent me your unit for such operations as this, but I absolutely must sink the Trojan Horse under my own command.
I mean, the way he looks in the anime. Like, I think he's pretty passably 20. But they make him look old as hell here. So this is First Gundam. This is the original 1979 Mobile Suit Gundam show. The S3 program, you say. But of course, we're like, I think this is, for this narrative, like, we are not following the plot of the anime from the perspective of the crew. Because, like, the anime follows White Base. And those are the people that we're about to attack. So this is kind of like, you know, that playful thing where, like, this is a side story, and in this mission you will encounter the main characters of the anime.
I expect your full cooperation in this matter.
All right, let's see what our mission is. Mission 4, Midnight Fenrir.
Midnight Fenrir.
There you go. Well, so the biggest problem with the Gundam setting, so like,
our latest mission is to search for and locate the Trojan horse, as well as the mobile suits aboard the ship. The information we've received indicates they're hiding at the S3 point.
So here's what I'm gonna say about Gundam lore. The Gundam has a bunch of different settings in it. The important setting, is the Universal Century UC Gundam setting, which is the one that, like, a lot of shows share. A lot of Gundam shows are actually just in their own setting. Iron-Blooded Orphans, its own setting. Gundam Wing, its own setting. Gundam Seed, its own setting. The thing that's weird about Gundam chronology at this point is that they keep adding new stuff to the 1 Year War, which is like the conflict covered in the original Gundam show, and it keeps like retconning things weirdly. It never ends. There's always more to the 1 Year War than you thought there was. Dude, I know almost nothing about SD Gundam. I think some SD Gundams do share a universe. I think there's like runs of it basically, and then they'll reset it. SD Gundam, yeah, SD Gundam is like, does whatever it wants, which is fine. It do be like that. 100 Year War. I mean, it might be 1 Year War. Yeah, just 1 year.
In support of Captain Garma's operation, we will commence our search of the assigned area. I must emphasize that our mission is restricted to tracking down the Trojan horse or enemy mobile suits and informing the commander of their location. Leave the strike to Captain Garma's squadron.
In night missions, the night scope and thermal sensor will be useful. Also, there are points on the map that indicates some unusual activity. Set your team routes to go near these points. So the gameplay in this game is mechs do Rainbow Six. It's Mecha Rainbow Six. Kind of neat, kind of cute. Yeah, also, there's a million. Well, so in this mission, what we're doing is we are finding the target for Garma, and Garma is going to get murdered by the target. Garma thinks he's hunting the Trojan horse, but it is he who will become hunted.
It's a night search, so use your thermal sensors and night vision.
Thanks, bro.
Come nightfall, visibility will be diminished drastically. Well, I guess it'll be a good opportunity for our tenderfoots to gain some experience in nighttime operations. It's only a search mission after all.
I heard the Trojan horse and its mobile suit survived attacks from our forces several times already. They say that even Commander Shar failed to take out the White One. I can't wait to face them.
Hey, don't get too excited or you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Our mission is to find the Trojan horse and mobile suits. There ain't gonna be any combat for us. How many times do I gotta tell you?
Just push.
Yeah, old man, I know. I'm not a hero.
It is very
I'm
aggressive.
just a kid.
That haircut is absolutely regulation anime. I mean, Roberto's fresh out of the academy. Oh yeah, I mean, so this, I think all of the dubbing is being done by Ocean Group at this point for Gundam. And of course, Ocean Group is, they all be Canadian. So yeah, sorry.
Watch your mouth, punk. Ignore orders and you'll jeopardize the lives of everyone in your unit, including myself. All because you got an itchy trigger finger.
You don't have to be so hard on me.
Calm yourself, Nikki. It's just that Matt has seen too many soldiers like you lose their lives. Neither Matt nor I want to lose a comrade. Guys like you with little experience think they're invincible. Just be careful, okay? Why don't you leave it at that, Matt?
According to our database, this enemy mobile suit has stronger armor, better mobility, and even more firepower than our Zaku. I also hear that our Zaku's machine guns have no effect. Seems to me we should avoid engaging it face-to-face if we find it.
You're right. So far, there are no weapons proven to be effective against it. Remember, we're not to attack the enemy this time.
The thermal sensors will detect any heat source. It's effective against a mechanized enemy. The night vision should also improve visibility in darkness.
Man, the guys in your unit are a bunch of slave drivers.
Man, the boss sure is a slave driver. All right, we gotta, wait a second. We gotta do something real quick. Give me just a second here. We need to do a YouTube story time. All right. Once in a while, we must do YouTube story time. All right. Every time I hear slave driver, this is what I think of.
The boss is such a slave driver.
There you go. That's it. So, you know, the boss is such a slave driver. Work harder. I'm always a big fan of the Cinco de Mayo one. Don't Cinco de Mayo.
The best I can do is keep the mobile suits in working order before they move out. Also, they don't resupply us with enough spare parts. I sometimes doubt whether we can win this war.
I do wonder if Zeon can win this war, Mechanic. What if you're on the wrong side? Snack. I don't think. Oh, man, do I? I don't know if I know that one. It's been a hot minute. I mean, I watched a lot of them back in college. Did Amuro infiltrate? Yeah, was that Amuro? Is he the mechanic? Federation project was to develop new mobile suits and a super fortress carrier to deliver it. The new model mobile suits and super carrier both have advanced weapon systems. Their new mobile suit far surpassed the capabilities of the Zaku. Our actual battle data shows that the Trojan Horse is far superior to the Federation's other battleship. We believe the Trojan Horse is hiding somewhere at S3 Point. If it escapes the defense line at S3 Point, it will escape to Federation territory. We've confirmed that this vessel can independently attain orbital height and re-enter into Earth's atmosphere. It transports both mobile suits and other attack vehicles. It has withstood our heavy attacks and is a fearsome opponent. A new model mobile suit carried by the Trojan Horse, we have discovered that its armor, mobility, and firepower are all superior to our Zaku. Equipped with these, your nighttime recon abilities will be enhanced. All right. So are they? Oh, we do. Okay. Well, I guess we'll bring Austin. Green team, RGB. I guess BRG. Well, because right, I mean, this is one of those things where like they're playing up the main anime characters, right? So like obviously they murder you. Yeah, I do kind of hope I get owned by the Gundam at least once. No, you're absolutely right. I do hope it would be kind of funny. It would be funny, I think. All right. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, cool. I'm finally starting to like get these menus. Interesting. Okay. I guess not everyone has access to the same types of support equipment. Yeah. That's fair. No, I mean, look, that's fine. This game doesn't seem that long, so I don't mind doing a little bit of retrying, really. That will be okay. And like these missions are so far aren't even that long. So far. $50 simulator missions? Oh my god. Sweet Jesus. Alright, whatever. We'll stick with default rates. I can always change them if I really want. After I die. I just made a save. I don't need to save again. Go. I'm sure this will go swimmingly. All I gotta do is find the white base. I don't gotta engage in combat. It's gonna be safe. Easy.
All units, move out.
Roger.
Don't forget, you'll have limited visibility. Make use of your thermal sensors.
Our mission is to find the Trojan horse and report its position. Don't forget that.
Okay. I'm glad you're picking up on that because I'm doing that like subconsciously, Sundown. Go. It's forever buried in my brain. I can't not do it. Oh, wow. With tanks and that's...
I found the enemy, but it's only a small fry.
Confirmed. Commander, what are your instructions?
They're probably patrol troops. They'll get in the way of our mission. You have permission to attack. Wipe them out, quickly. Roger.
Too bad your ass got sacked.
Enemy.
Ow! You won't get me!
What? We got attacked by something. excited to make any route. Oh yeah, no, summer is real. This is what the summer do, as Homicide Chat taught us.
I was waiting for you, Shar. Garma, the mobile suit is running away. The Trojan horse should be right up ahead. Go after it.
Oh.
Hurry. Yes, Shar.
Captain Garma's squadron has located an enemy mobile suit. Looks like the Trojan horse is not in the vicinity. What are your instructions?
We will continue searching the area until further orders. You never know. There may still be enemy patrol troops.
Roger.
Oh, they were just doing it. They're doing the bit. All right, so I guess we're doing the bit. We're doing the bit where Garma is about to get owned, and we were here for it. That's funny.
Captain Garma's squadron has opened fire on the enemy.
What?
Wait a minute. There's some disruption in the communication lines.
What's going on? There's enemy fire from behind, Captain. From behind? It's the Trojan horse. Coming up behind us, sir. Ascend. Ascend now. I can't. Change course 180 degrees. I'll ram the gal right into them if I have to. Shar, you're not saying that.
You were a very good friend to me. Don't take it personally. Thank your father for this.
Shar, you double-crossed me, Shar!
This can't be. There's no response from Captain Garma.
All units, we're moving out from this area to confirm the situation regarding Captain Garma.
You can do better than that.
Glory to the Principality of Zeon!
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game.
This latest mission has given our unit valuable data on nighttime operations. However, upon reaching the vicinity where we lost communication with Captain Garma, we were faced with a devastating nightmare. We found the remains of the Gao attack carrier and other aircraft, along with those of casualties. Everything was burning. The scent of defeat choked the air. Captain Garma went down in glory in his battle against the Trojan horse. This was a terrible loss to all officers and soldiers who fought under his command in the North American operation. Today, the Trojan horse broke through our line of siege and escaped our territory.
I've been assigned to take over Vice Admiral Garma's duties to lead our troops in the North American territory. I know everyone feels that Lord Garma's untimely demise is a horrible setback.
Yeah, you missed Garma dying. Rip Garma. So instead of being a battle where the Gundam owns me, it was mostly just a battle where we walked around at night and then Garma got owned by the Gundam. So, you know, I'm sure the Gundam will get to me eventually. Give it some time.
To bring honor to his great name, we cannot grieve forever, but must instead carry on our glorious leader's crusade against the Federation.
Yeah, this is really like a Rambaral knockoff, this guy. He's not quite as like spherical as Rambaral is. Rambaral is definitely just has like a big head.
Now, I want your unit to head to Odessa and provide backup for the troops in that area.
Oh, we're going to Odessa.
You should keep in mind that the request comes from the leader himself of the Odessa region, Captain Makuve.
Makuve?
According to intelligence received by the captain, the enemy is gathering to attempt a large-scale offensive in Odessa. Significant transfer of troops have been observed in Asian territory, confirming this fact.
I try not to like talk negatively about hobbies because I think it's just a boring thing to do. But like, boy, I have no desire. Like figures, like I can't get it off my screen fast enough. Any information about like just figures. Chubby goof. Yeah, the many flavors of goof.
Our forces are deploying troops to the Gobi Desert to counter the enemy's moves. And guess what? You're the lucky ones. We've chosen to send out your unit from our North American division.
No shit.
Unfortunately, the front line is spread out too thin, and we don't have the luxury of transporting you by GAU attack carrier. As a result of capturing this base, we were able to build Yukon-type submarines, and they'll be a suitable means of transport to your final destination.
So, Jadestar, that's a funny subject to bring up, the political map of Earth in Gundam, because the answer is it makes no sense at all. And that's like famously a quality, like the path that the white base takes across the Earth in original Mobile Suit Gundam is nonsensical. There is a retelling of the Gundam narrative called Gundam The Origin, which is primarily a manga, a 12-volume manga that was written in the 2000s, which makes a lot more sense. And I definitely is at this point my favorite version of the Gundam story. No, Australia at this point has already been owned. Operation British happens about a week into the 1-year war. And so at this point, Sydney has already been destroyed by a portion of a space colony falling on it. Rip Australia.
Prepare to move out immediately. Also, as of today, a new pilot is being transferred to your unit. Over.
That's right. Yeah, they're fighting in Southwest North America. Now they're fighting in, Eastern Europe. They're just going everywhere. I will say, if you want a if you want a Gundam game set in Australia, of course, Rise from the Ashes is your game. The Dreamcast Gundam game. Desert Fenrir.
Desert Fenrir.
I wish it was Dessert Fenrir. It would be delicious. I mean, that's going to happen anyway.
Our original plan was to arrive at our destination tomorrow, but circumstances have changed.
A dingo? Dingo.
Our allies are already fighting the Federation forces in the Gobi Desert. The enemy has surrounded our forces' number 3 supply base, and it appears we're the only ones close enough to deal with it. Our allies are in danger and need support. We cannot turn our backs on them. We will disembark and head to the supply base by way of land. Our objective is to provide backup for the defense troops and protect the base from the enemy until reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, so I think the part of the deal in this setting is at the beginning of the 1-year war, Zeon drops a space colony into Earth. The space colony breaks into 3 parts, and each of the 3 parts strikes different places and like totally ruins them. Yeah, and even before the space colony bits hit, like there was issues with emissions and population and stress on natural resources. A lot of Gundam is concerned with that kind of stuff.
First, maneuver to the rear of the enemy's offensive line and break through the least protected area so that we may link up with our allies. According to intelligence, the enemy has taken over a section of the power plant.
I think that is the stated reason, although I wouldn't be surprised, like, maybe he just did the math wrong, you know? Because part of the goal with the space colony drop is that Zeon believes they can guide it so that it will land on the Federation headquarters in Jaburo. And that doesn't work out.
We intend to secure the power plant and restore the base's functions. Focus on eliminating the enemy inside, then leave the rest to the power plant crew. Once the station is restored, the base's functions should come back online. Once we break past the siege and restore the base's functions, destroy the enemy's command vehicle. This will break down their chain of command and hinder their supply lines. The enemy's in the desert and needs their supplies. So, if we stall them out there long enough as we protect the base, they'll lose morale and have no choice but to retreat. There have been no reports so far of enemy mobile suits in the area, but there's concern over some new Federation models that have been spotted on the outskirts. This particular mobile suit carries cannons on both shoulders. I've heard that the enemy has weakened a few areas in our defense line with the long-range support of this mobile suit.
Yeah, who would try that plan again? Dropping the column. That'll never happen again in UC Gundam.
Every reason to believe that the mobile suit in question may appear in this battle. So we'll have to move on this quickly before our rival gets the upper hand.
Right, yeah, the NA West Coast gets hit by a tsunami. I just recently watched the Gundam The Origin OVA, so I wasn't quite sure how different the original version of the colony drop is from the Origin version. Seemed pretty similar. Both offense and defense are key to this mission. To only attack leaves our headquarters vulnerable, while pure defense keeps us from destroying the enemy command vehicle and winning. Deciding the role of each team is important in this battle. I'm gonna stand up for just a second. I will be right back. All right. Oh, the Rise from the Ashes manga. Man, I always forget all those side stories have manga. So, some of those have been officially released in English, right? Like one of them, maybe it was the Blue Destiny manga I'm thinking of. One of those has official releases. Petty Officer Swaggard. All right, well, I need some advice from Petty Officer Swaggard.
We're being asked to perform a miracle. But that's exactly what we need if we want to link up with our allies and hold out against the enemy. First, we should break through the weakest point of the enemy's offensive line and rendezvous with our defense troops.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yes. that is also quite true as well.
Once we're together, we should split up into 2 teams.
That's right, because yeah, the original run, that's where you get those Toonami ass covers, the real Toonami looking jobber, and then you know, but of course the vertical hardcovers did finish. Those are great. I don't know if I forget if we've discussed those, but that's the version of the origin that I read, the printing. Great to read through. It was a ton of fun.
While one team recaptures the power plant and restores the base's functions, the other team attacks the command vehicle. I know it'd be easier to fully restore the base's functions first, then move on to the command vehicle, but I can't imagine the enemy would wait around that long.
What a miserable assignment. But we'll have to buckle down and do it. We gotta defeat the enemy before they call on their reserve units. And definitely before they bring out the new mobile suit. I wouldn't count on reinforcements to save us. We could get our butts kicked before they reach us. We're pretty much on our own. Let's stand our ground. Nikki, this is a tough mission for a kid.
I'll be okay. I've survived all the times you chewed me out in the past, so this should be a piece of cake. Don't worry, all right? I'll be okay.
Oh, you do have that 16X? That's cool. I wonder, is that translation very different than the? I don't know if you've read the vertical release at all. When you say comic style, you mean like like left to right, like they rearranged the panels? Or do you mean something else? I'm not a comics guy, so I could be missing what you're saying.
The enemy is focused solely on the base. They wouldn't expect an attack from behind, so I'm pretty sure we can cause some confusion and even break through their line. Or maybe not.
Oh, issues with the right comic style. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I probably can't answer that question, but maybe the Sundown 16X can.
I'm sorry, sir. I know I shouldn't be so negative. Our allies inside the supply base are counting on us for support. It'll be fine. I'm sure things will go well.
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm Lee Swaggart. Nice to meet you all.
So, Lee, which unit did you come from?
Sir, the African battlefront, sir.
How are things over there?
Pretty awful.
I see.
Well, there you go. Good advice. Thank you, sir. Yukon-class submarine. This was developed by Zeonic engineers based on the Federation submarine design and data that we seized at the California base. Yeah, I was going to say, that's probably a lot of work. And there'd be so many complications from trying to mirror it. Supply base is built at an oasis. Situation is not good. Allied mobile suit teams are drawn away to intercept enemy forces, so only Magella attack units remain to defend the supply base now. Power communication facilities have fallen in enemy hands because the generators are under enemy control. There's not sufficient power and base functions have been downgraded. So let a target call and attack support. Oh, we're only on Roberto and Swaggart. Okay. This enemy command vehicle lies at the furthest point of the enemy siege forces. It is a small, it's a small tray the size of a big tray. Oh, Christ. Its firepower is formidable. All right. God. Small tray the size of a big tray. Bye. Oh shit, it's gun cannon. All right. 2 shoulder cannons, adept in mid-range combat. Enemy has committed significant numbers of these to the Gobi Desert. And this was the direct cause of our defense line crumbling. All right, tell me about Lee Swaggart. A man of few words, he is adept at recon and attack. He executes his orders faithfully. Tell me about State Funeral.
We have lost a true hero to our glorious and noble cause. But are we defeated? No. For us, this is a new beginning. Compared to the Earth Federation, the national resources of Zeon are less than 1/30th of theirs. Despite this major difference, how is it that we've been able to fight them for so long? It is because our goal in this war is a righteous one. You all know this better than anyone.
All right, there we go. State Funeral. All right, yeah. All right, yeah. Well, I guess, wait, what are my conditions? Conditions are dusk. I probably don't want night vision, night scope then. Radar range is increased. Oh, okay. Oh, it applies to each thermal. Yeah, let's increase thermal range. Menuing. All right. Let's make a save and let's see what's going on here. I'm sure this will be fine. This isn't a dire situation at all. Go. Johnny, do you play baseball?
All units, proceed. Link up with the defense troops. Approach the enemy from behind and create mass chaos. Then break through their offensive line before they can reorganize.
Why panic over a few mobile suits? Order the leaders of the Southern District to re-establish their chain of command and then concentrate their attack on the mobile suit team approaching from the rear.
Oh, that is weird.
Once the enemy recovers from the chaos, we'll be at a disadvantage again. Try and move quickly.
Does your mom still like going to dockside bars? Yeah, what's up, Tanuki? How's it going? Yeah, we got some Rainbow Six Gundam. Also, wait a second. Is this your? Oh no, this is a limited time. Oh, okay. Why does it say? Is that an emote for your affiliate channel? Why does it say limited time only? I'm confused. I assume that is an emote of your channel. Cool. Also, that guy is good. Very good. Maybe I'm just not well versed enough in Twitch lore.
We've joined the base's defense troops.
All right, proceed with the second phase.
What are our guys doing?
Oh, weird. You got rid of affiliate, but you kept. Oh, that is weird. Huh. Yeah, that is super weird. I mean, GG's. I love weird anomalies. I'm a speedrunner. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Enemy defense team. Enemy reinforcements
shit.
spotted. Looks like it's their mobile suit team.
Mobile suit in question?
I've checked the data from intelligence. There's no mistaking it.
That's a problem. All teams, hurry and destroy the command vehicle. This is the unit that hit our main troops hard. We may not have a chance against them with our battle strength. We've got no choice but to break the enemy's chain of command and hope they give up fighting.
Lieutenant Agar here. Gun cannon team commencing attack. Leave it to us. Now that we're here, those Zeon stooges are in serious trouble. Here we go!
Uh-oh, Red Leader got owned. Red Leader.
Enemy.
Yeah, I think Agar is a character for this game.
The base facilities will be restored shortly.
How dare you!
Shit. How different is this game? So there's a lot of like squad-based commands and stuff in this. This is like a very and like you're like weak, you know, like it's very easy to die in this game. So it's like it's pretty different. Like Journey to Jaburo controls, you know, like an Armored Core clone. This is much more just like a third-person action game with a lot of squad elements. Restart. Damn, the tanks kept coming and they don't stop coming. That's fine. I want to retry that once because I feel like I would have gotten through that if I could have gotten the drop on the the small tray the size of a big tray. Yeah, Lost War Chronicles sounds like it's probably going to be my shit.
All units proceed. Link up with the defense troops, approach the enemy from behind, and create mass chaos. Then break through their offensive line before they can reorganize.
Why panic over a few mobile suits? Order the leaders of the Southern District to re-establish their chain of command, and then concentrate their attack on the mobile suit team approaching from the rear.
Mission start.
enemy recovers from the chaos, we'll be at a disadvantage again. Try and move quickly.
Let's get around to this goober.
We've joined the base's defense troops.
All right, proceed with the second phase.
What are our guys doing?
All right, I'm gonna go around this rock. See if I can go around this time. Get behind it.
What? We outnumber them to such a colossal degree. We'll stamp them out in no time. All units, attack.
Red team is just going for the throat. Red team, slow down. I mean, if I set out routes, I probably could have had a command to have them wait.
Relocated.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Looks like it's their mobile suit team.
Mobile suit in question?
I've checked the data from intelligence. There's...
Can I skip these? Yeah, I can skip these. All right, we'll rip that team.
Enemy defense team has been wiped out. Base crews will begin restoring the power plant.
What the heck is everyone doing? Listen, get the mobile suits. Aim at the enemy mobile suits. Don't even look at the others. I'm ejected.
No! Damn it.
Don't take a direct hit. I think it's a long-range support mobile suit. You'll fare much better with it if you get in close. No matter what.
Damn, those things are good.
Don't give them time to aim.
I wonder. I should probably maybe smoke grenade or something. Probably smoke grenade. I was hoping there would be like a blind spot in that thing.
Once the enemy recovers from the chaos, we'll be at a disadvantage again. Try and move quickly.
Okay. Well, I just need to destroy the command vehicle. Right? Well, we'll find out. Maybe not.
We've joined the...
What? We outnumber them to...
Enemy reinforcements.
Listen, get the mobile suits. Aim at the enemy mobile suits. Don't even look at the others.
So when I walked on the other side of the smoke, they all instantly fired at me.
Take a direct
That's
hit.
so funny.
It's a long-range support mobile suit. You'll fare much better with it if you get in close.
Lost transmission with the...
No matter what, just keep moving. Don't give them time to aim.
All right. That was funny. That was funny. All right, the thing is, we're figuring out how things work. So like, I don't really feel too bad about these failures because I'm getting a better sense of how the mechanics work.
Once the enemy recovers from the chaos, we'll be at a disadvantage again. Try and move quickly.
Oh, whoopsies, I pressed the wrong button. Oh well. Whoopsies. See, like, now I kind of want to know, like, I don't know. Like, I'm wondering what I can, if I really want to rush it down, like, what else would work.
Base's defense troops.
Kind of wish I had, like, a shorter loop for getting close to this thing. I want to see what happens if I can approach it from the right, maybe. Although I think the gun cannons are there, so I don't know if that's actually a good idea. There we go. I figured it out.
Our command vehicle's been wiped out.
Federation command vehicle destroyed. Enemies in a state of chaos.
All right, each team pay attention. Do not let this opportunity pass us by. Go after them, but don't stray too far.
Wait. We're fighting still? Oh, shit.
Power plant is up. Functions of the base facilities will be restored shortly.
Stay back! Stay back! Stay back!
Enemy retreat confirmed. We won!
All right, that concludes the operation. Stand guard until reinforcements arrive. The enemy attempting to lay siege to our base has retreated upon losing their chain of command. We have proven the tactical significance of our unit. However, we only stopped a fraction of the enemy's massive forces. The severe battle between Zeon and the Federation forces had escalated further into the Gobi Desert, and our units were separated. Having lost contact with the main forces and cut off from supplies, the lost troops wandered the sand dunes helplessly. The desert has swallowed up our footprints, and with them the ominous reminder of our war.
A rank.
Following the completion of our operation in the Gobi, we hurried to gather at Odessa. We took a break in transit, but we had no time to enjoy the magnificent sunrise in Odessa, as we received a transmission from regional headquarters.
Here are your orders from Captain Makuve. Your team will monitor and gather data on the Trojan horse now moving within Zeon-controlled airspace. We have completed our analysis and come up with a projected route of the Trojan Horse. As you know, the captain hates to waste any of our forces unnecessarily. Our mining bases have been damaged by the Trojan Horse's campaign. Let's avoid further casualties now that the Federation forces are assembling their troops in the Odessa region. This concludes Captain Makuve's report. Try not to hurt yourselves. Over.
Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Uh-oh. Mission 6, Trojan Horse.
Trojan Horse.
Oh, no. This is ominous.
Our mission is to gather data on the Trojan Horse and its mobile suits currently proceeding within Zeon-controlled airspace. We're authorized to attack should it become necessary, but this should be considered a last resort. Our primary objective is surveillance and intelligence gathering. This is the same enemy unit that survived an all-out assault of our mobile squadron. No one has ever witnessed such battle strength. Avoid confrontations at all cost.
Data acquisition. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, we'll see. I'm almost at 3 hours anyway, so I honestly might, we might fail a few times and then wrap things up. We'll see what happens. Avoid battle, collect data. Trojan Horse's data. Okay, so my objective is just to get Trojan Horse. Okay. Enemy and us are ready to attack, so data acquisition will not be easy. Attacking in teams, some teams will act as decoys to lure the enemy. By using smoke grenades and decoys effectively, you can escape enemy pursuit. It is fair, calm, and dark. Yeah, that's not surprising. This very much seems like a game that is committed to the sanctity of the anime. So the fact that you can't destroy Gundam, that feels right.
The information provided on the Trojan Horse's route is just a projection, so it may not be reliable. We'll probably have to locate it on our own.
Minovsky particle density is bound to be high wherever the Trojan Horse passes. We'll be sure to nab them if we comb those areas first.
It would help to get up on a small hill or something to get a clear view, but that'd also make it easier for the enemy to find us.
Brilliant.
This is wild, hunting down the Trojan Horse in a new mobile suit. Even the late Captain Garma's mobile squadron and the Ramba Raw unit couldn't destroy them. I'm real curious about their battle strength.
Our mission is to search out the enemy and gather information. Don't forget that.
I hear you, old man. Whatever happens, I won't do anything stupid.
I often dream of the tragedy when Lord Garma perished during his mission. I can't help but dread them. To think of the damage they've caused our forces with only one battleship and 3 mobile suits, it sends shivers up my spine. But please include me in your search party. I'll do my best.
Let's see. This mission's objectives are surveillance and intelligence gathering, so even if we did find them, we would still have to remain at a safe distance.
No, I don't believe any Gihren's Greed series game has been localized. There's like, what, 3 or 4 of them? The last one was like a PSP game. Okay. There's a fan translation for the PSP game. Cool. This is an industrial region rich in mineral resources on the coast of the Black Sea near the former port city of Odessa, Ukraine. This new Federation battleship, as part of their mobile suit strategy, also serves as a mobile suit transport. Designed to provide offensive support, it can hold up to 9 mobile suits. The white one is the mobile suit Gundam. From our battle data, it is clear that this is a high caliber machine in all respects. This mobile suit's beam rifle is equal to the destructive power of the main cannons of our Musai class cruisers. This mobile suit is equipped with 2 shoulder cannons. We believe it is a mid-range support mobile suit. A tank type mobile suit, it has reinforced frontal armor, and its double long-range shoulder cannons are powerful. What's that? Running on caterpillar treads, its lack of mobility is made up for by its firepower. Do not underestimate it. To acquire data, hold lock-on sights on the target for some time. You must be within range so that the lock-on sight will display the target model number. Okay. Okay. So we definitely want smoke grenades, I think. Or I guess maybe, yeah. Smoke grenades. Smoke grenades. Smoke. All right. Well, let's just find out what's going on in this mission. Let's see what's hot.
All units, move out. Roger.
Really, night scope for this? I didn't think this would really count as nighttime, but
What? An enemy? Send out gun cannon and gun tank on the double. Isn't Gundam ready?
I guess you do have to actually make routes for the other teams.
Then tell them to hurry it up.
That's unfortunate.
It appears that the enemy has found us.
Our mission is simply surveillance and data collection. Try to avoid contact with the enemy if you can.
I found the gun cannon.
Roger. Please commence data collection.
Shoot at it! Don't shoot at it! Oh my god!
I'm ejected.
Lost transmission.
Well, whatever.
I'm under attack. I've been hit.
Red blue team.
I found the gun tank.
Roger. Please commence data collection.
You've got it. They've just finished with emergency repairs to Gundam. The course is clear. Amuro, is Gundam ready to launch?
Catapult connected. Amuro launching.
Nope.
Transmission of the ship.
Bye.
Roger. Please commence data collection.
Okay, so it is up in that upper left corner.
Gathering data now. Data has been received.
Oh, weird. Okay, so we had to get like a cutscene that the data's been received.
Gathering data now. Data has been received.
Oh, that's hazardous to my health.
I found the Trojan horse.
Gathering data now. Data has been received.
All right, operation complete. It's not our job to get them, after all.
We got away. Victory. Complete victory.
We were able to locate the Trojan horse and collect the minimum data required. I'm sure the information obtained will prove useful for future operations.
Negative 1,000,000 points. Yeah. Negative score. Great strategy. Try again. Perfect.
By the time we'd reached the combat zone of the Gobi Desert, our allied forces were already losing. With the supply base presently secured, our scattered troops could now link up, which would allow us to regroup. However, this was just one small victory in the overall picture. Up until this point, we'd been successfully defending the base, but I wasn't sure how long we could go on like this. Once the enemy troops reorganized, they were sure to attack again, and soon. November 7th, Odessa. At the request of Captain Makuve, we left the Gobi Desert supply base to assist in the Odessa operations. We were assigned to the front line, where the enemy's main forces were reported to be steadily advancing. Our objective was to keep the enemy at bay until the Black Tri-Stars returned from their assault on the Trojan horse, which had been approaching from the rear.
Thank you for coming. Uragan will provide you with all the details.
That's not his name, Uragan. It's Uragang, please.
Excellent work in the Gobi Desert. Now your unit will be stationed within a segment of our defense line where the enemy's main forces are being deployed.
Uragan? Yeah.
According to intelligence, the enemy will commence an all-out attack at dawn. To counter this, we must hold off the enemy until the Black Tri-Stars return. On a somber note, Lieutenant Mash lost his life in battle.
Now he's Lieutenant Mush.
Once the Black Tri-Stars return, we will switch to offensive maneuvers. Make no mistake, though. Captain Makuve firmly believes that in this battle, the first one to move will undoubtedly lose.
All right, I think this is an excellent location for me to save and wrap up the stream for the evening. Zeonic Front is good. I think this is maybe like the closest I've played a Gundam game to actually being able to recommend to human beings. So that's nice. You know, that's a pleasant surprise. We did make a new poll, so of course, if you're not voted in the current sub games poll, do consider voting for that if you want to avert the